Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Nathina Antoinette. So today we are going to be talking about keeping our WAPs fresh, smelling fresh, and tasting fresh, and all of that good stuff. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. From the beginning. So first things first, drink water. I just feel like that is always like the top go-to answer for everything. You want to make sure that you are keeping your body hydrated and flushed out, because we eat a lot of different stuff, especially if you're eating a lot of processed foods and things like that. All of those smelly foods and stuff like that, you are what you eat. You're definitely going to have a different smell and taste about yourself when you consume things that aren't, fresh smelling. You definitely are what you eat, so you want to make sure that you're eating good. You're eating like you want to smell, if that makes any sense. So second thing, as far as hygiene goes, Blythe, may I borrow your cat? Also, you want to make sure you're just not like, because all you're doing is basically masking the smell of your kitty and you're not cleaning it. So first, make sure that y'all are wiping from front to back. From front to back. From the front to the back. That is how you wipe yourself. A lot of people do not know that, and I see people all the time wiping baby girls like from the poopy part to the part that we don't want poop in. And so yeah, don't wipe poop into your sacred space. Always go from the front to the back. So as far as cleaning and washing and what products I like to use to make sure that I smell good all the time and all of that good stuff, so I definitely like this, and I stumbled upon this because I actually ran out of the favorite soap that I was using at the time. But this is FDS coconut milk, and it's really gentle. I don't have any problems with that. It has like, a short list of ingredients, but none of them are like natural ingredients. That's the only reason why it's still so much in here, but this does not irritate me. The one thing that I think I love the most was a clear bar soap that I was making from scratch. I was into like soap making at one point, and I had made like a clear glycerin based, like plant based bar. It was like all organic, and it was fragrance free and everything, and it was just so gentle and always really clean, and it got it got everything together like how it was supposed to get. So definitely, if you could find a nice clear organic cleansing bar, definitely. I personally don't like Dove. I don't feel like Dove is a cleansing. I think Dove is more like a moisturizing type of a bar. And the only reason why I ended up trying Dove was because I used to use black soap, and the black soap it had been fine for me for like years. And then I got pregnant with Blythe, and at some point during the pregnancy, something changed, and I was taking a shower, and I washed like I normally would, and oh my gosh, like I had to make like an emergency appointment. I was like, I don't know what's happening. And the doctor at the time, he was just like, well, yeah, so get your Dove cleansing bar and just lather in your hands and just wash with that. And so I did look into the Dove thing, and I remember having a conversation with somebody, and he was like, yeah, it doesn't really say cleansing up there. It definitely just says moisturizing. And I was like, yeah, I know, I read that too. And so I tried it, but it wasn't for me. I know some people like it. It just wasn't for me. Now, one thing I'm not gonna go through this whole vagina cleaning video and not talk about the good old peppermint soap, okay? This makes you a virgin again. It washes away all of your sins, all of your bodies. Like it just resets your recount. It resets your recount. It resets your body count. Like, this stuff is absolutely amazing. Yeah, I do head to toe with this, like hair, just, you know, everything. But this definitely keeps everything really fresh. I know for some people, they're like, oh, it tingles too much, don't really like it. But their other products are more gentle and they clean very well as well. And this is the almond. I've also tried the Earl Grey tea, which comes in a gray bottle, and that was pretty good. And I think it was one more that I tried that was pretty okay too. And yeah, but I don't remember what it was. Definitely like that. Now, one brand that their soap, I don't like it, is the Summer's Eve. I don't know what it is about the Summer's Eve soap. I just don't like it. I don't even like the fragrance-free one. I just don't, you know, but to each their own. But one cleanser that I do like is from Honey Pot, and they're Black owned, so go figure. Yeah, but I had a sister put me onto them, and she gave me the sensitive one, and this was really dope. And I was running out, so I went and found this one. I gave it a try, and this is really dope too. But the only thing that kind of confuses me is still wet from being in my shower. This one is lavender, vinegar, and calendula, and this one is lavender, vinegar, and coconut. But if you read the ingredients list, it's exactly the same. And I know I'm not tripping. Like, I know I can read, unless I missed something, but the ingredients list is exactly the same. So I'm not sure what is the difference between the two, but you know, I like also that it says made by humans with vaginas for humans with vaginas, because it takes one to know one. So I definitely like theirs. This is well, let me see. I think in comparison to this one is definitely more like oil based. So it has like coconut oil, olive oil, palm oil, and jojoba oil. But this has apple cider vinegar, sunflower oil, lavender, grapefruit, asparagus, garlic, like all of the really like the ancestors put this together type of a thing. So I really do really enjoy this a whole lot. Now as far as like touch-ups throughout the day and just, you know, staying fresh, because I don't know, maybe you had to go work out and then you want to go run to the store or whatever the case may be, and you just want to make sure your girl parts are smelling right. I like this by Queen V, and the spritzer is the pH balanced deodorizing rose water, and so it's just like a rose water spray. It has a few other things in there. It says a hydrating and refreshing rose water spray designed to control odor and revive your Queen V. So I know some people say they feel like the peppermint soap kind of draws them out, or you know, it's a little too strong. A little spray of this would probably combat that problem. But you know, if this really does irritate you, don't use it. It's so many other you know, vagina catering products that you don't have to use that one. But I do like this. Give it a nice little spray, freshens you up or whatever. Another thing that I do like, I like the wipes from Summer's Eve, but I only like the fragrance-free ones, and I'll explain why later. But I do prefer the Honey Pot wipes in comparison to these. The Honey Pot wipes are like $3 or $4 more, I think. Yeah, they're a lot more expensive, not even on front. But this has a lot of, you know, good stuff in there as well. Some type of flower extract, leaf extract, orange peel, and, you know, a lot of good stuff in there. But I just like the fragrance-free ones. or whatever. But yeah, so those are my favorite, like, smell, keep it right. You will notice I did not put like deodorizing spray in there because you know, for one, let's think about this logically. So you know how you have perfume, and the way the perfume smells in the bottle is not necessarily how the perfume is going to smell on your body when you spray it, because you have your, you know, your hormones and your pheromones and everything, and your perfume is going to blend in with that. So think about this same concept with your vagina and the products that you're spraying up there to try to mask that smell, which it, you know, mask it, it just sits on top of it. It doesn't get rid of the smell. It just, you know, so then it just smells like whatever it smells, plus this sitting on top of there. And so, yeah, and it might not necessarily mix with your natural smell. So then you just have a clusterfuck of awful smells. Excuse my language, but you get what I mean. So yeah, don't do that. Always just wash yourself, like keep yourself clean. Make sure you're actually giving your soap time to properly like break down the bad smells in that area. When I say that, that does not mean put the soap inside your vagina. It's a self-cleaning oven. You don't have to douche. You don't have to, you know, do all that extra things. Now, there are probably some extenuating cases or whatever, but, you know, for the everyday whatever, you don't need to be like, you know, doing all of that. But if there's no reason why you should spend more time washing your face than you do your vagina. Like, as much as you care about this area, you should care about your sacred space too. Like, it's, you know, a very intimate part of your body. So if you just go and, you know, hit it with the rag a couple times and then keep it pushing, I mean, do you really care? Like, do you? I mean, you should be using at least a minute, at least a minute to wash your face, right? Right. So at least use a minute to, you know, make sure you're getting in the lips and, you know, around it, and, you know, getting all the good spots and making sure everything is smelling good. If you're not going to use the same rag you would for your whole body for your face, why would you do that with your hands? And then definitely don't want to use like the same rag every single day after you don't wash with it, and then you let it sit. Then it gets hard and crusty, and then you use that same thing again. So, you know, God gave us these for a reason. Lather them up real nice. And if you gotta sing a song to make sure that you know you spending the right amount of time, just like you do with your face, cleaning your vagina so it smells good, then there's nothing wrong with that. Do what you gotta do. I'm not judging you. I'm gonna judge you if you don't do what you're supposed to do and then you smell. Yeah, that's what kind of inspired this video. Like, you should not smell so strong that somebody can smell you. Like, you shouldn't smell so strong that somebody could smell you through their mask. Like, that is definitely a no-no. So, yeah, and I know I can smell the difference between, you know, a body spray and then a body spray on top of like stench. Okay, that is not what you want. Make sure you're cleaning yourself properly before you just go putting on layers of smell good stuff, because the only way you're going to smell good is if you start from the beginning. You're making sure you're taking care of your body from the inside out, and you're keeping yourself clean. Okay, I hope that was everything. I mean, oh yeah, I did forget to mention something else. So if you're sexually active, you need to make sure that your partners, I'm not judging, but I'm not judging or whatever, that they are making sure that they are taking care of themselves as well. So like, you don't want, you know, if you care enough about your personal, if if you care enough about your sacred space to make sure you're taking care of it and keeping it clean and everything, then you need to make sure that your partner is also the type of person who's making sure that they are clean as well. So that way they don't put their nasty, crusty stuff inside of your clean. Okay. So yeah, now I think that was everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon.